So here we are. The season is nearing its last few days before the new year begins anew for us. You know, as they say, where did the time go? Well, I'll tell you. As you grow older, it passes faster. Memorable or wishing to never remember. We share a common bond of emotions at this time of year, and we can feel so differently about it too. Some look forward to the nestling in of the holidays, and some sit quietly, waiting for them to pass, putting up and decorating my Christmas tree as it conjures up every type of memory you could experience. Reminiscing, happiness, sadness, tears, regret. It's what I experience. Boxes and bags of ornaments from my children's past, 4 of each kind. It all takes me to a memory, and I'm slowly engulfed, feeling so emotional. It sounds intense. Well, it is for me. Every time I place an ornament on the tree, it brings back a memory, and these tears start to well up in my eyes, and I find myself stepping back and looking and reliving in my mind what that ornament reminded me of. And then I know I have to move on to the next, and I push that memory aside to relive yet another, because that's what this tree is to me. It's a memory of when they were young. So when I look at it, you will see the youth of my sons. They've been my whole life. I always told them when they were little boys, I don't care what you grow up to be, just be the nicest person you know. Be compassionate, caring, aware, to show their God-given intelligence by making a difference and doing it with kindness. When we became a single family, me a single mom of 4 sons, I had no child support coming in. And there were Christmases. Not only did I not have a tree for them, there were no gifts to put under a tree if I had had one. All I could do was love them from the core of my heart, and I did. I was not a perfect mother. I made mistakes, but I never once turned my back on them or withheld anything I could provide that they needed. So why all this convo? This is what the holidays do to me. They remind me of raising my sons. When the time came that I was able to gift to them things that I thought they needed, I started to see these gifts being returned. I guess I didn't know how to dress teenagers, so I decided I'd take all the money that I would spend on them for gifts and spend it on holiday meals, starting with Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and New Year's Day. And let me tell you, they talked about it all year long. I can't wait for the crab. How many crabs are we ordering this year? On and on. When you cook, it's a gift from the heart. And life, it doesn't care what time of year it is. It just keeps going on. Thank God. Yet, I also remember at this time those who I love who are not here anymore. It always starts off with my father's birthday, which is November 29th. Aristodimos Chris Harry Spanos. 25 years he's been gone. The best father, most humbled man I'd ever met. And equally loving my sons, who he called his boys, as if this was his second chance to be a father. My dearest loving friend since the 9th grade. Janet Duggar passed on December 29th, 2005. My mother, Olympia Condos Spanos. She was an incredibly loving, nurturing, compassionate yaya. She passed January 5th, 2007. My Uncle Pete Spanos died December 27th, 2007. He's my father's brother who stepped into my father's shoes to watch over and care for the 4 boys and myself. You know, you have this sense of tremendous gratitude for what these people did to enhance my life. And it's always during the holidays that their passing comes to mind, because that's when they left my life. Well, now we move into Christmas Eve, right? And Santa Claus goes hopping down Santa Claus Lane. Well, he comes here to my house, too. We were looking at videos the other day, and I happened to show Jordan when she was 3 when Santa Claus came. She looked at him, she squinted her eyes down and said, "That sounds like Uncle Al." Quickly turned it off. No, it's not Uncle Al. It's Santa Claus. Of course it's Santa Claus. I think the time has come where I need to look for someone else. It's all about the children. That's what I'm talking to you about. Every year when I put up my Christmas tree, it brings me back to when I was a mother of these 4 young, beautiful boys. It's just a very special time for me because it allows me that space to just sit in front of my tree, watch these lights twinkle, look at the ornaments, and begin to think again. And I remember, and I smile. It's all about the love that I have for my children. So now I want to take the time to wish you, your loved ones, your family, your friends, a loving, warm, memorable Christmas and a happy new year that's filled with good health, happiness, love, peace. We can have some tranquility too. Merry Christmas to all.